recently, like when this Donda shit dropped, like, you know, when the album dropped, a lot of people were saying how they verses got left off, this, that, and the third. But you've been teasing a record for a minute with Drizzy, and a few people was asking like, yo, was he left off Certified Lover Boy? Is that for your album? Is that for his album? Like, what's going on? So I wanted to know, you know, what's the status of that record, if we could tap in on that.
First off, I want to say, do I look like I've been left off Bad and Bougie? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to say first. Second, I want to say is that, you know what I mean? Like, man, you know, Drake is Drake, man. He's the biggest artist in the world, so ain't no telling, you know, where that song gonna land. We got the song. I played for all the homies. It's a vibe, and you know, he got to place that where he sees fit to it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it definitely would have fit in. It definitely would have mixed things up. But I also see why he didn't put it on there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, he just got to trust himself and trust his team with what he's doing. And, you know, everybody asked me why I wasn't on Donda because Wes and Conway was on there. I just went to the house and I kicked it. And I heard some beats and I kicked it with Sci High. And then I shot back to Atlanta. I had some things that I had to do. And Wes and Kanye stayed out there. I think they flew to LA and they flew back to the ranch with them and they ended up getting it done. So, you know, I don't think that was for me. I don't think that Ye wanted me on there. I mean, you know, people asking me, like, they trying to ask me like it's a joke, like they get, yo, why you was left off Donda? You know, I don't care about it, but I think he didn't want me on there. And I'm say that to say, like, it's cool. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, I got all type of rapper homeboys, that's friends, that's dope, that's legends. Every time I'm dropping an album, I don't go get them. And they know, like, yo, why he ain't on there? So I guess that's what he wasn't looking for that. You know what I'm saying? He got what he wanted, what he was looking for. You know, him and Wes' relationship, they cool. And I think it was dope. I think the song sounded perfect. They need me on there.
Yeah, I feel you on that too. I think, yeah, like whatever's supposed to happen is supposed to happen. Before we move on, I just want to let everybody know that's viewing, please send in y'all questions to Benny. In a few, we're gonna have our Ask Me Anything segment, where y'all can ask Benny questions firsthand. Benny, I had a question, specifically to myself. It's something that's like near and dear to me because, you know, we got a lot of homies that's like, you know, they see what we're doing and they think it's a lot of people think it's easy and they think it's like, you know, it could just happen. But I know that in order for you to have the success that you've had, you had to make a choice. It was either like you couldn't play both sides of the fence when it came to being in the streets because you have gone through everything that could possibly go wrong in the streets. But in order for you to be a successful artist, you had to fully like step in. And I wanted to know, like, what did you think of that? Like, do you feel like for the brothers and sisters that may be watching this that feels like they could teeter totter, that do they have to like fully jump in and fully invest their self into their craft in order to be in the position that you're in?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And you in this business, so you know, so you asked me this question and you really asked me so I can enlighten people how hard we work and how crazy it is and how, you know what I'm saying, nothing is handed to you. This the hardest thing I've ever done. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes I see with talent, but I know they can't work this hard. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like it took almost everything, and you can't play both sides of the fence. Let me break it down. I done everything. I done sold everything. I've been locked up for it. I like to believe myself as a hustler. You know what I'm saying? I like to call myself a hustler. You know what I mean? I don't feel like I done real things in the streets. I got a certain type of paper. I done move with a certain type of people where I can say, stamp, I'm a hustler. Now, me calling myself a hustler, you know, I'm looking up to dudes like Jeezy and the Hoes and the Yo Gottis and, you know what I'm saying, everybody who had a name for themselves in the kitchen before this. So, you know, we look up to them dudes, but sometimes the lines get blurred. And and guys like to believe that young Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, had a brick in his trunk while he was recording Trap or Die. You know what I'm saying? Even he might say it on the album, whatever, but he said in an interview that this Jeezy saying this, that he had to choose. You know what I'm saying? He had to pick, and we see what he picked. So I heard black youngsters say it, and if you're an artist and if you're listening, you hear me say it. You have to choose. I literally turned my back on the game when my boys was getting money, you know what I'm saying? But it was a crutch, and it was a hindrance because I wasn't giving my 1,000% because I was feeling like I was good. I'm gonna be good doing this at the end of the day. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, you got to walk away from that because that ain't nothing but turmoil. You know where that's going to take you at. So you have to be a man and be responsible for yourself and for your family and want to take that next step in your life. And it's going to get cloudy before the sun starts shining, but you got to be prepared for that. You know, a lot of people ain't prepared